guys, my name is Kathryn. I am a medical student at the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha, Nebraska. One thing that I really enjoy about being a medical student is that I get to learn all about the human body and the diseases that affect the human body, and I get to help treat patients who are sick. One other thing I really enjoy is when someone gets a cut, we get to help use stitches like you would stitch up a shirt or a pillow, but we get to stitch up cuts on people's bodies. So that's really cool because it helps them heal, and it's kind of a fun skill to learn. So today I'm going to read Imogene's Antlers by David Small. This was one of my favorite books when I was younger. So Imogene's Antlers. On Thursday, when Imogene woke up, she found she had grown antlers. Getting dressed was difficult, and going through a door now took some thinking. Imogene started down for breakfast, but got hung up. Oh, Imogene's mother fainted away. The doctor poked and prodded and scratched his chin. He could find nothing wrong. The school principal glared at Imogene, but had no advice to offer. Her brother Norman consulted the encyclopedia and then announced that Imogene had turned into a rare form of miniature elk. Imogene's mother fainted again and was carried upstairs to bed. Imogene went into the kitchen. Lucy, the kitchen maid, had her sit by the oven to dry some towels. "Lovely antlers," said Lucy. The cook, Mrs. Perkins, gave Imogene a donut, then decked her out with several more and sent her into the garden to feed the birds. "You'll be lots of fun to decorate come Christmas," said Mrs. Perkins. Later, Imogene wandered upstairs. She found the whole family in Mother's bedroom. "Donuts, anyone?" she asked. Her mother said, "Imogene, we have decided there is only one thing to do. We must hide your antlers under a hat." Norman telephoned the milliner. At 3 o'clock, the milliner arrived. Rapidly, he sketched a few designs, then set to work. "Voila," said the milliner. "Bravo, bravissimo," cried his assistants. Thud! Imogene's mother had to be carried away once more. After dinner, Imogene practiced her piano lesson. Then, yawning, she folded her music, kissed the family, and went to bed. Imogene sighed, remembering the long, eventful day. On Friday, when Imogene woke up, the antlers had disappeared. When she came down to breakfast, the family was overjoyed to see her back to normal. Until she came into the room. And that's the end of Imogene's Antlers. So a couple of questions that I thought about while reading this book. What do you think you would do if you or your friend woke up and had antlers? Do you think you would be terrified like Imogene's mom? Or do you think you would have a positive reaction like Lucy or Mrs. Perkins, who complimented on the beauty and the usefulness of Imogene's antlers? I think Imogene's antlers kind of show us how to handle a problem that springs up suddenly, and the best way to handle a problem is always to be positive and find the good in it. My other question when thinking about this book is, which one do you think you would rather have? Imogene's antlers or the feathers that she had at the end of the book? Another question I have for you is, what kind of animal, if you had to be any animal, would you want to wake up and be? Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed reading Imogene's Antlers with me. Thank you very much for participating, and I hope you all have a great day filled with lots of learning.